One sailor comes in and says, do you know how many times we've painted this ship in the last 12 months? I said, no. He said, 6 times. And every time we paint the ship, it takes us a month to paint it. So every other month, we're painting this ship. He said, have you ever painted your home? I said, yes. He said, it sucks, doesn't it? And I said, what's your point? We've been painting ships for 248 years. He said, did you ever stop to notice why we have to paint the ship every other month? He said, whenever a new piece of equipment is added topside to the hull of this ship, it's being held in place with nuts, bolts, screws, washers, and fasteners that are made out of ferrous metal that rust in salt water. And when it rusts, it streaks rust stains down the side of the ship. He said, have you ever heard of stainless steel? And I said, you mean the stuff that doesn't rust in salt water? And I walked past this my first 16 years in the Navy. It's the way we've always done it. I never thought to challenge it, but when this sailor pointed it out to me, it hit me. Gee, if we could just reduce the number of times we have to do this a year, I can use that time on training and get us to a higher level of performance. So we scoured the globe, looking for the right materials to change this stuff out with. Spent about $25,000, changed out everything we could, painted the ship. We did not have to paint the ship again for the next 10 months. And my class of ship is supposed to have a service life of 35 years, and then we decommission it. And Benfold is now 28 years old. Last August, the Navy announced that because Benfold has been kept in such outstanding condition over the course of her life, they're now able to extend the life of the ship from 35 years to 40 years, resulting in a $200 million savings to taxpayers and giving the Navy, thank you, and giving the Navy one additional asset to patrol the globe with. And I didn't do the work over those 28 years, but I'd like to think I created the culture by which that 21-year-old felt confident to raise his hand and say, hey, Captain. So as you think about your own ships that you command, think about where the rust may be and realize no ship is perfect. There is rust everywhere.